If you want your life to get better, then you're going to have to learn to stop being a freaking pushover. Pushovers never get anywhere, and pushovers hate their life because pushovers are always being pushed over by the will of other people. And who wants to be in that situation? I hope not you, because I know I don't. And I've been there, done that. And let me tell you, the pushover life is a sucky life. It's a life where you are not in control of your life. It is a life where other people are control of your life. And the main reason why people are pushovers is because they do not want to rock the boat. They want people to like them. They want things to be easy. They want to be demure, cutesy, have good standing with everybody. But the thing is, if you have good standing with everyone else and you have bad standing with yourself, what is the point of being a pushover? Oh wait, there is no point. So I've just been having a lot of interesting revelations lately, especially since I left my other job. I start my new job in a little less than a week. And I've really been reflecting on my time there and how a lot of things weren't peaches and roses, and how people were wearing masks, and how I was being love bombed when it came to certain coworkers, and we were fast friends, and then we weren't friends at all anymore. And that's kind of like what led to me not being there anymore. But I think when you start to see through people's masks and the personas that they put on in order to get people to come into them and join their cult, and you start to realize like, I don't really like how you're talking to me there, or I feel like you don't really respect me, or it seems like you think that you can just tell me what to do and I'll do it like a damn soldier. And that's actually not me. I actually march to the beat of my own drum, okay? And I don't really care about whether or not you like me. And I think I got to that point, and that's when it started to go downhill, because something that I've recognized and realized over time is that when people have a specific idea of you and they are realizing that that view that they have of you is not who you actually are, that's when they start to reveal who they really are. Because I think a lot of people project onto other people what they'd like out of that person. And once they start to recognize that that person is their own person who can't be pushed around, then they're like, oh snap, okay, so I thought I was gonna be the director of this whole script that I had in my mind of this person's here, that person's there. But it looks like they're not following the script. They're actually going with their own script that I don't have the lines to. And yes, that's exactly what you should do. You should shock people by the fact that you are your own person. You are not a pushover. You are not just going to blindly follow what they tell you to do. Because one, why would you blindly follow anyone if you don't really know them, don't really know their intentions, and they don't know you? They don't know your intentions. And it's not to say that your intentions aren't pure. Maybe they aren't, I don't know. But I think a lot of times we want to see the best in people to the detriment of ourselves. And I think that's why a lot of people end up being pushovers, because they themselves are thinking, yeah, like if I were this person and I was in that position and I would be so kind to everyone. I would be doing this and I'd be doing that and I'd be helping this person, helping that person. But it's like when it comes to certain things in life, certain levels in life, you kind of have to be a bit of a bitch. You kind of have to be a bit of a, what's it called? You have to be a pioneer of your own life. And that means if someone gets in your way, you have to be honest about it. You can't just cower back and say, oh no, it's fine, they didn't mean it that way. What if they did mean it that way? What if they were being a dick? What if they were being a bitch because they want their way and they don't care who they have to step on in order to get there? And those are the type of people that you deal with as you go up the ladder. There's that saying, new levels, new devils. You have to have a very, very strong sense of self, and you can't allow the fact that sometimes people won't like you to get to you. Because if you are going to allow the opinions of others to get to you, just freaking opt out now. Seriously. Because it's going to be a very hard life for you, and you shouldn't have things that you really want to attain in life, because there are absolute psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists. They're in the highest rungs of society. And also, not even in just the highest rungs of society, just in society, period. They could be your managers. They could be your teachers. They could be anyone, right? So it's like, the less that you care about what other people have to say about you and the direction that you are going in, the better you are off, because then you're not going to be as easily manipulated by these people. And it's so funny because I saw this TikTok and it was like, sometimes I just let people think that they are the ringleader and that they're really manipulating me just so I can peep game on how to avoid this in the future. And when it comes to my most recent experience that I've had with a narcissist, I would say I knew what was going on. I couldn't really point to any specific moves that this person was making where I could say, oh yeah, that confirms it 1,000%. But I think once the situation culminated in this event, I'll say, then I was like, oh yeah, all of my suspicions were confirmed, which is exactly why I was making moves to do something else, but wasn't saying anything. Because I think one of the things that manipulators love is an insecure person who overshares. And I know that. So I stopped oversharing and I stopped acting bothered, because I genuinely wasn't bothered. Because the thing is, when you know that you are the creator of your own life, it literally doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter what they're saying. Doesn't matter what they're saying to other people about you, trying to ridicule you and humiliate you and to stain your name. It doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because you recognize the fact that you are in control of your life. You are the creator of your life. And regardless of what anybody does to you, it's only going to make you stronger. And it actually only qualifies you as a strong individual, because if you think about it, if you were a pushover, you wouldn't need 3 people to pull one over on a pushover. 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. You wouldn't need a group of people to pull one over on you because you're a pushover, right? But when you're not a pushover, it takes a group of people to try and bring you down, and they still lose. How embarrassing is that? So embarrassing. I would never want to be associated with those people. Like, ugh, lame. And that's my point, okay? You have to be so impervious to pain, so impervious to whatever else is going on in your world, that it doesn't matter what the universe throws your way. It could be bad news after bad news after bad news, but are you going to continue to keep the faith, see the vision in your mind, feel into it every day, know your worth, command it, and not allow people to get to you? That is the most powerful place that you can be in. In all honesty, you feel so amazing when people come up against you, because you're like, damn, so you had to get a group of people to come against me and you still couldn't push me over? Sucks. Sucks to be you. Great to be me. I feel so powerful. I feel so amazing because I am, because you are. But it takes you recognizing your own power before it can be externalized in your reality. And that has been one of the most amazing developments in my life as of late. What was meant to take me out literally only built me up and turned up a notch on my confidence, babe, because I'm really that bitch. Wow, you really tried it and you lost. And that's sad for you, because because I didn't do the predictable thing, now it's looking like how you characterize this person is not exactly how they acted. So someone's lying here. It's clearly not the person who we're trying to push over. So what's really tea with the people who are trying to push that person over? That's my point, okay? One of the ways that you can really build yourself up and get out of this mentality of needing to be a pushover, needing to be liked, is you really have to spend time with yourself, get to know yourself, and really understand, what is it that drives you? What is it in your past maybe that has made you insecure? What limiting beliefs do you have that are potentially holding you back from getting to that next level? When you start to invest your energy into you as opposed to investing your energy into other people, it makes all the difference in your life. Because in all honesty, I think most people are investing way too much energy into things outside of themselves. And it's like, oh my gosh, everything's so expensive, or my life is going so bad, and da 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 da. It's like, well, I wonder why, Sally. Maybe because you're investing all of your energy into the wrong shit and being a victim. Instead of being a victim, be a victor. Take charge of your life. Invest your energy in yourself. Stop thinking about what other people are doing and stop being a damn pushover. So if you like this message, like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to be a pushover. You could be the pusher. Actually, don't do that, because I feel like you don't need to push anybody. Just live your life. Don't create drama. Just live your freaking life. And like literally, that is the best form of revenge. Putting your energy into yourself instead of being a pushover. You're pushing yourself up over all the humps that you have been ignoring over the years when it comes to your insecurities, your limiting beliefs, any of the things that are holding you back. Push through that. Push into the next level, because you deserve it. And that's the only way you'll ever be able to create the life that you love. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.